guys, this is Kevin Wells of North Group Real Estate and Jon Adams with Lend First Mortgage. And I wanted to bring Jon on today because there's been a lot of uncertainty and a lot of changes in the market here lately. And for sellers specifically, I have been seeing a lot of competition come up with new construction, and just a lot of concessions being added now. So Jon, being a lender, he's really good at what he does, and he was willing enough to get on this video call with me and talk a little bit about maybe some tools and tips that we could use for you as a seller to help compete with these new construction homes that are offering all these concessions. Jon, could you maybe elaborate on that a little bit more for us?
Yeah. So one thing that you and I know, Kevin, is, right now new construction is more appealing. Right. There's more new construction properties out there. Buyers can get exactly what they want, this, that, and the other. So where does that leave the average person like you and me? If we put our houses on the market, how do we get people interested in our property? Because it's marketing, right? So, well, my thing is you got to play with the big boys too, right? So if they're offering incentive, offer some incentive as well. The easiest one to go back to, which people haven't been doing over the last year and a half, is offering some sort of incentive towards closing costs, right? Yep. Buyers are paying right now with the way rates are. Points have been very, very huge right now for buyers to getting the rates that they want, right? And getting their payments to the level that they want them to. So there is a cool option out there. This feature on loans has been around for as long as I've been in the business and before my time, called a 2-1 buy down. And basically what that is where a seller can pay the points to buy that buyer's interest rate down. So let's say today's rate is, I just jotted down some stuff, 7.5. That payment is $2,098 principal and interest on a $300,000 loan. So we'll just say $350 purchase price, but the loan amount is $300,000 for even purposes here. 2 points could get their rate down to 6.75, which is 1946. So that's $162 difference just right there in principal and interest payment to get that. But the key is the seller has to pay it. They have to pay it towards their closing costs. So if a seller is willing to do that, 2 points on a $300,000 home is $6,000. So 1 point is 1% of the loan amount. So that's $3,000. So 2 points would be 6, gives them a lower interest rate. But here's what it also does for the buyer, right? That buyer's first year, when they have that 6.75 rate, the rate actually goes down 2 points from there. So their first rate for the first year is 4.75. Then the second year, starting month 13, the rate goes to 5.75. And then month 25, it is back to the 6.75, which is what we locked them in at, approved them on. So during that 2-year period, they're beating the market. And if rates really drop like we expect them to next year, they can refinance and lock in maybe lower than their 6.75 rate that they got by the seller helping them out. So it's a great tool. Even if they're not, the seller doesn't have to pay up to 2 points. They could just do a flat fee. Let's say $5,000, and then there's a calculator that we have that will calculate how much lower the rate will go for that buyer to give them more incentive. But if I'm shopping for a house right now and I really like a house, but there's 3 others that I'm really somewhat interested in too, and this house says, I will do this for you if you buy my house, and I can get my rate down 2 points in price, which is maybe 3/4 rate, but then go 2 points below that for the first year and second year, I'm sold, man. Like we're selling this a lot. It's working. We're actually having listing agents put it in their listings in the MLS saying if a buyer uses preferred lender of seller, they will contribute money to buy down their interest rate if qualified. So, I mean, it's marketing. So I think people it's funny, like, there for a while, put your house on the market, you had 10 offers in like 2 days, right? I mean, it was nuts. It was
2 days. I was getting it in 5 hours, Jon.
House was sold, like, I mean, it was like you didn't have to do anything. I mean, you listed a house and it was gone. now it's taken like, now you might have 2-3 offers in a week and a half, and everybody's flipping out because they're like, what's going on? My house, and there's nobody's liking my house. Well, offer an incentive, you'll have more multiple offers. You'll probably get more for your house because of the competing offers, but you're also incentivizing the client. And as long as you're walking away with something that you're very happy with, an extra $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 is not worth, you've already made so much equity on your house so far over the last 2 or 3 years. You have more equity in your house than we've probably ever have had, at least in my lifetime. I know it's crazy. So offer a little bit of incentive, keep the market moving, help out a buyer. That's how you're going to get them tied to your house and wanting to buy your house, because they're going to get something that they're not getting anywhere else. So that's kind of my tip right now on helping sellers move their houses more quickly, get more multiple offers, and utilizing a good lender that knows what they're doing to kind of incentivize that buyer and partner up. It's a team effort. We're all in this community together. We all live in this community together. So why not help each other out?
Yep. And like I said, I think this is just a good way to compete with not only people that may be in your neighborhood that are selling or around you, but also what competing with new construction as well, because they're
doing it. What the buyers probably don't realize is that the points and stuff are already built into the price of the house. So they have their bottom line. They might still be selling that house for $350, but they really only need to clear maybe $315, right? So they're like, heck yeah, I mean, I've got 20 grand or something in equity to play with here, or $35,000 to play with. Yeah, I'll contribute $6 grand and buy down their interest rate because I own the mortgage company too. And so and that's how you can kind of compete when you got a buyer looking at new construction in your house. I think most people prefer a good established home that already has some good bones to it, and kind of do some stuff with it, with the equity, make it their own. Not live in a cookie cutter neighborhood. If they want some land and some space, those properties are out there. So
different options for different people. But I think the key thing is just helping our clients understand that there are options out there to help them achieve their goals, no matter what those goals happen to be. So awesome, Jon. Hey, thank you again for your time. Thanks everybody for taking time to watch this quick video on how to get your home sold and be in a competitive market. And also you can find our information at the bottom of this page, and you can contact us anytime if you have any questions. Thank you again, Jon. See you next time.
See you guys.